Herring's back. Yeah, the 2 week is where it's at. Well, hell, it looks like the monthly would be where it's at. Yeah, the monthly is where it's at. Look at this increasing volume, and now it's reversing with increasing volume. Ethereum could really run here. Usually when you have a downtrend and it's gonna continue, the volume will increase with it. But here, when the volume started to increase, it reversed. Let's check out the ADX on this puppy. So this is kind of a little slight short squeeze on the monthly. 2 weeks. Ooh, that's interesting. So very low volatility point right here when I wanted to turn around. Looks like the weekly is going to give us the most accurate momentum analysis. Yeah. So I see that we have a low volatility point and then a higher low volatility point, and now a higher low volatility point. These volatility points, low volatility points, lead to reversals or big moves to either side. And so there was that big move to either side, and then here there was that big move to the other side, and then here. So what's happening is the volatility is not slowing down. So this looks like one big old squeeze coming. With how bearish Bitcoin looks and how bullish Ethereum looks, this is very likely to keep going. The nearest resistance is obviously up here. I don't know how far away that is without measuring it, but looks like we can gain another 30 to 80% over Bitcoin. Wouldn't that be crazy? Somebody wanted to look at Link. I should have done that earlier, sorry. So we would definitely connect this line there and definitely connect that line there. So this is the weekly for Link. There's also some trending resistance here that turns support. So that's pretty bullish. I don't know what's up with Link, but damn, some pretty damn bullish shit. But okay, is this a buy? No. You can add the fib and it'll tell you that too. Where's my fib indicator? Does it not work on the weekly? There it is. No, so it hasn't been a buy since it hit this yellow. No, it's pretty damn strong. We have increasing sell volume and it still ran. Isn't that nuts? It's a very rare pattern. Usually when you have increasing sell volume, the price goes down. It stays going down. So, I mean, it's possible that since they were confidently selling that it will go down soon. But it's going to take a little bit of time to break this trend. On the 5 minute, where we can actually see some tradable info today, we have a low volatility point, which is indicative of a reversal coming or a big move to either side. The last time we had negative volatility was here, and we dropped after it. The time before that was here, and we dropped and then ran. So we're just waiting to see what happens, and that's the 5 minute. It's not very reliable. 15 minute says that we don't want to stop accelerating up. So that's continuation. I still think we're probably going to go up to new highs on Link too. But it's not a long because we're not near a good pinch. If you have to long this, create a trend and use the ATR rule and buy the break of the trend because it'll probably get back on track. So let's do the ATR rule. ATR for Link on this trend is about 40 cents up to 42. Let's just go with 40 cents. That's 52 cents. So if you want to buy Link at that trend, take 52 cents off, which would be almost the top of this red zone. I mean, almost the bottom of this red zone. So that's where you can average in from. How many people are going to get screwed and want to sell that? They're thinking this is support. They're thinking this is support. They're thinking this is support. So stop loss broken, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. And now your bags are getting filled and up it goes. And that just so happens to be a support zone that caused a rally right where your bags would be, which is a sign that you're on the right track. And that's the only support. All this other support's been used. This was support, but it was used. This was support, but it was used. So really, this is your only chance to buy Link from 24.25 up. Beyond that, you can really unload. If it breaks that, we're gonna go at least down to 22. From 25, that's a pretty big move down. And then we'll start to slow down around 22, 21. And if that breaks, then we're really screwed because we'll probably fall to 19. But yeah, so until then, draw the trend, average in from an ATR beneath it, and keep going. Surely there's some questions. One chat message. If Ethereum runs hard, it means that Bitcoin is at a lower price and is stable. Maybe the Ethereum Bitcoin pair. If Ethereum runs hard, it probably, if the Ethereum Bitcoin pair runs hard, it probably means Bitcoin's going down and Ethereum's going up. If Ethereum is running hard, that's what that means. Ethereum could go up against Bitcoin if Bitcoin's going down, or Ethereum could go up against Bitcoin if Bitcoin's staying flat and Ethereum goes up. But if Bitcoin is stable and Ethereum runs hard, then that's all Ethereum. If you're looking at the ETH BTC pair, that's Ethereum's doing. So if something's stable, then you can see the gains reflected on what asset you're trading. If it's not stable, then it's a little bit harder to perceive. Yeah, so to recap, draw a trend, buy beneath it. Let's check out ETH, see if it broke down. Nope, wants more up. So remember, people buy the new highs. They're going to buy these highs, and they're going to sell the new lows. So new highs, new lows. Or maybe they'll keep going, and then new highs, new lows. Just wait. It's really funny, but it'll happen. So the retrace is over, in my opinion. We can go to the 2 minute, and you can actually even the 3 minute, but 3 minutes a little bit easier to see. We have what I call a triple bottom retrace. 1, 2, 3. And your stop loss after this cup was formed, technically it's not confirmed to form till there, but your stop loss would be at the low of the retrace. And that's where we're at right now, at the low of the coming from the low of the retrace. But it hasn't triggered the completion of the pattern yet, but it's very likely to. Once it does go up above this, it's very likely to go up above to new highs. But before it goes up above, it's more likely to resist. I'm gonna hide the fib. I have 2 fibs. I wonder why I have 2 now. No questions, but I have 4 people in here. Yep. So here's what a triple bottom retrace looks like. And then you can buy the breakout of the retrace with a stop loss at the old low. Oftentimes in bull markets, when it gives you that triple bottom retrace, it's not even going to go down. It's just going to go up as soon as it breaks. That's probably what's likely to happen at this point. At this point, it's definitely going to break that one. And then once it breaks that one, there's no reason it can't come up to this. And then once it comes up to that, there's no reason it can't keep going. A lot of anticipating where the market's going to go comes down to the chances of what's going to happen when something happens. So if you know that it shouldn't have gone up, then it'll probably keep going up. And if you know that people buy highs and it's about to get to a new high, you know it's probably going to keep going up when it gets to a new high. And then here's another new high, so if it gets to that one, it's going to keep going up. So it's basically a domino effect of continuation. And if you can predict that, there's some money in that. If you know where things are going to get triggered, you can buy it. So for example, if you have and you know that that's a high that people want to buy if it breaks above, and it's already right here, if you're wrong and it slows down, you take that tiny loss. If you're right, it knocks to that high and then knocks to the next high and to the next high. So if you can anticipate the continuation based on the likelihood, you are more likely to know which direction it's going to head. It's pretty cool the way that works. But so when I said Ethereum's about to go to new highs or a new all-time high, it was because this was not resistance. This was not resistance anymore. This was still resistance, but we took that out right here. So that's not resistance. So I knew once we were climbing here that we were going to go to new all-time high, because there's just going to be a domino effect of people buying highs. And that's why we're chilling here. And the longer we go sideways, the stronger this uptrend is, and the more likely we're going to go to another high. And again, that'll be an even better exit, still not a long. But at that point, you could potentially buy the reversal on this if it's sharper than this. See how this is flat as hell? You don't want to buy it if it goes flat. Then Ergo and I will call it a head and shoulders, and we'll be at the top for the day. But yeah, if it gets sharper, if it goes sharper than what it was here, that's a good sign. But yeah, I wouldn't buy a slightly lower low on an otherwise high, because a discount from a markup is not a good deal. So if this is a markup and that's a markup, this is just a slight discount on an otherwise massive markup. If you go to the Wyckoff accumulation, you can see what the markups look like and how it's not a deal just because they put it on sale. For example, here, they bought here and held it higher and made everybody think, all right, this is the new price, guys. Where's the photos for this website? Yeah. So they bought here, marked it up. And at this point, when they sell it, people are going to think, oh, it's a dip, buy the dip. But really, it's still high. So they're still in profit. They're still making money on you. And you're thinking, oh man, this is cheaper than it was before. And then again, oh man, it's cheaper than it was before. Walmart does this. Other top companies do this. They'll buy all of the supply and then they'll make their own prices for it. They'll buy all the canned food or all the soda or whatever, and they'll basically be a monopoly. That's what banks did with Ethereum. They bought really low and now they're marking it up, and then they're going to give you a little discount to make you feel lucky. And then you're just going to fuel them to new highs. And then when it struggles here, they're going to help break you out and it's going to go to new highs. And then when it struggles here, they're going to help break you out and it's going to go to new highs. And that's where they're going to take profits and shit on your heads and make a Lambo off of you. Yeah, I finally made someone laugh.
We're gonna get you your own Lambo, man.
I don't even want a Lambo.
Yeah, what's your car choice then?
I'm a cheapskate, so I'm fine with just a Tesla.
All right, I can see it.
But yeah, so mark my words, this will go up, and I don't know where it's going to stop, but I bet you it stops within $100. And if it doesn't, then you can buy the dip, and then hopefully it's a good reversal. Otherwise, it's probably going to be a trap and come down to here, and that'll be your first good entry that I can approve of. Because it holding up here is bullish, so when it comes back down here, that's decent. We want to see even more bulls get trapped. The more bulls we can get trapped while the trend stays intact, the better. So people are going to be buying this trend. So if they can get stopped out, that'll create maximum oversold conditions and give us an entry in an even better price. And that's where we buy it. So, all right, I've obsessed over Ethereum for like 50 minutes. Somebody else mention another coin. Well, this is reversal timing 101. You're basically analyzing the odds of different stuff and how far something should go and stay intact with the trend. Let's see what BCH is doing. Holy BCH. We have a trend that's weak. It's obviously going to shake out people eventually. Price runs from good value. This isn't running. This is going sideways at a low. What's Bitcoin doing? Is it still taking a shit? No, it's coming up again. So I was right when I called it out around noon, around 1 or 2 p.m. as it broke up above this, and that's a V. So V recovery at this level. Oh, I can draw you guys what it's like for a downtrend to get broken out of. So when a lot of money is sending a price down, and it's just sending it down and sending it down, who has the money to stop it? The Lambo people, right? The rich people with Lambos. And so why would they want to stop the price? Because they can confidently support anything underneath it. So if this is the downtrend and they finally break it out, why would they break it out? I just said, because they can confidently support the price underneath it. You with me? So at this point, they're agreeing, since they're breaking it out, they're agreeing to support the price underneath it. Keep that in mind when you see a breakout of a downtrend that smart money entered. Let's draw them a range. Typically it's going to break out and, oh, I don't know why that sometimes happens. It breaks out like that. At this point, anything below what they paid is supported because they don't want to take a loss. They'll be averaging in deeper. So when you're trying to catch a knife, you don't want to just buy the breakout of the knife. You don't buy that. You buy the support of the breakout of the knife. So if it breaks out there and then runs and does this, where do you guys buy? You buy the support of the breakout down here. All the idiots are buying here and like, yeah, it broke out. Yeah, I got in at the ground floor. And then, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then finally, the institutions get bigger bags full and scare the crap out of the longs who finally sell again. And then it hits a critical point and rallies even harder. This pattern happens all the time in stocks, crypto. You'll see a downtrend, it'll break out of the downtrend, and it'll make everybody think it's optimistic. And then it'll come down one more time to a slightly newer low and then rocket. So just remember that when you have that breakdown and that break up and it holds, that's a trap. Buy the beneath it area, average in to beneath the trap. And then you're not catching the knife. The knife stopped falling. You're not timing the bottom. The bottom was already timed. You're just supporting the bottom at that point. That's money right there, that pattern. And the same thing applies on the flip side. If you were to draw a breakout to the downside, and it looked like this, and then there's the trend, who do you think has the balls to end this trend? And more importantly, where do you think they have more money waiting? Do you think it's time to short it? No, because it can easily get back on track. The people that broke this trend, they're averaging in from here. So you guys should be averaging in from there too. And then you're going to get partially filled and then it's going to go down. So it's the exact opposite of what I was saying about the short, about the selling pattern going down. You can support the breakout underneath it, and you can resist the breakdown of the uptrend above it. This applies to Bitcoin really well. Check it out. So here's that uptrend. And then somebody had the money to break it down. So there's the end of the uptrend. What did I just tell you guys? If the trend breaks, you can support away from the trend. You would have got fully filled with 5 or 6 levels. I'm sorry, that was the wrong tool. And you would have been sitting pretty in profit. Remember, support the, I mean, not support, resist, I don't know what the word is, add on to your sells if the long breaks down. If something breaks down, then you can add on at new highs. It broke down, okay, and then add on anything above that. Or if it's going down and it breaks up, all right, buy anything below that. It applies in every market, guys. You'll love this pattern. It's everywhere. Wait for the trend to break, support the break at new levels. The same thing happens in our buy zones when I call out gold tier signals. If this was a gold tier signal, here is the downtrend. All right, guys, it broke out. It broke out. Everybody funnel in, right? No, support the breakout. You would have got mainly filled, and then you would have been sitting pretty. See, this pattern is everywhere. It's everywhere, guys. It's everywhere. Hell, I mean, it's literally everywhere. Oh, it broke out. It broke out. Buy it, right? No, buy the support of the breakout. And it ran again. Over and over again on every coin. You see this pattern. This is what's always happening. Looks like we're actually going to have a chance at filling 34 and 38, like I was telling my VIP today. I was like, I really want to see us wipe this out first before we go down. So when we drop down to 28K, we can really run. He was wanting to short the reversal.
Right before it ran away.
What'd you say?
I wanted to short right before it took off.
And I was like, no.
That's my fucking history as soon as I take my wallet out.
I know everybody thinks that oh, I finally have a chance. I can buy the low. No, nobody can time the market. The market makers don't even try to time the market. All they do is they buy lower than everybody else's. That's all they're doing. So when they manage to break out the market, they're buying lower than everybody else's. So when this market breaks and FOMO starts, they're buying beneath it. That's why it ran from that point. It's in every market. BAT, Band, Atom, this pattern is everywhere. Look what happened here. There's a resistance trend. It broke out of the resistance trend. So where would you want to add on to the shorts? Well, if it dips, then you can add on to the shorts at any higher point. So what's going to happen? Any breakout, support it, but from new levels. So break down, support the breakout down here. Break up, and it breaks down that way. Support the resistance up here. It's everywhere. It's even more common on the smaller time frames where bots prevail. Look, here's one right here. There's a trend. It broke down. Everybody wants to sell the breakdown, whether they're closing longs or opening shorts. You can average in above the breakdown. Sell here. Support whoever had the power and the balls to do this, because they're going to be putting on more money to get a better entry again. That's all Ergo does, is he averages in deeper and deeper as needed. And that's all his bots do. When the shit breaks down, he's like, yeah, cool, we can average in deep now. And we could flip this chart upside down and it'd be the exact opposite pattern and you would average in high. I mean, average in low. It's everywhere. But that's just one of the many ways you can spot reversals. Oh, nice. Theta broke down. I was telling everybody it was gonna. So here we go. We have a trend and it broke down. Where's the resistance, guys? Are we going to sell this? No, we're going to support the people that have the balls to break it down. We're going to support up here. So that this will get filled and then will come down. Or hell, right here. Somebody had the balls, the money to stop this breakdown. So you got to support beneath them. Wherever they're trying to distribute, they bought in heavy here. It got chased, they crawled it up, and now they're distributing. So this is their support. This is demand. This level beneath it. That's where everybody's going to be stopped out and shorting, and they're going to get max liquidity and do the exact same thing again. And remember, rounding is good. If they got rejected, that's bad. But the fact that we're just chilling here, that's a big rounding. So this isn't going to be resistance when it breaks down. So if it's not going to be resistance and their support, then this is a long. And that coincides with this V reversal. Typically, V reversals are the bottoms of things. It's all around you guys. You really don't need me. You just take forever to learn. Well, some of you. Mike's a pretty fast learner.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
For some reason, Ergo really likes AXS and CTK.
I want to start messing around with those bots. Maybe in a month or two.
Yeah, me too.
You gotta hook me up with him. I'll talk to him.
He's not very interested in making sales. But yeah, here we go. Same thing. And broke out. So are you guys gonna buy the breakout? Or are you gonna support the breakout? You're gonna support it. Buy low. Buy this level. And then what happens? It ran from that. This pattern is all around you guys. Money is everywhere. Open your eyes. Or you can be like those TikTok memes and you see something going up, so you buy it. And then it goes up more, and then it stops going down, so you sell it. And then you break even at best. That's all around you too. If you want to trade a trend, like, oh, it's going up, buy it, and then a reversal. Oh, it's going up, buy it, a reversal. Oh, it's going down, sell it, reversal. It's literally everywhere. It's just wrecking people left and right. That's what crypto is. There's no value for this shit. There might be use cases, but there's no inherent value. There's no intrinsical value on 99% of crypto. It's the wild, wild west. It's just whatever the bots want to do. Whatever the people with the most amount of money want to do is what's going to happen. But yeah, so the moral of today's lesson, other than what I was talking about the first 30, 40 minutes, is look for trends and support the breakouts of them, not the actual breakout. That's how you get wrecked. Don't buy the breakout, support the breakout. This is a breakdown. Somebody had the balls to short it there, so support the breakdown. You would have got a great short entry there, great short entry there. And here's this trend. If this breaks down, what do you guys do? You support the breakdown, and then it's going to go bloop and give you a great short entry. Two chat messages. This says, is it a unicorn? What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. I can't read it. Looks like a unicorn. So this will take place in probably 2 days. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, bro. That you're the unicorn? You were going to see a unicorn in 2 days? What is that? What's on the chat? It's like a little icon or something. I can't figure out what that is. It's driving me nuts. It's a laugh emoticon. Oh, okay. But yeah, So let's see what ETH's up to. It's been 10 minutes. Still hasn't done shit. And don't forget, Beluga told you to sell here. All right, so if this is support, that they were able to stop this from falling. If they were able to stop this from falling, then someone has some big balls to stop Ethereum and its tracks from falling. Where do you think they want to put on more money? Somebody answer this.
Right there.
What?
Right where you circled it.
Yeah, exactly. So if they stop it from falling here, they're going to want to buy more the lower it goes. And what are the idiots going to do? They're going to want to sell when it breaks down. Fucking retarded, but this is how everybody loses money. They think, oh, we have trending support, so this is safe. Let's put on $30,000 and let's buy this bull flag. And then they get wrecked 9 times out of 10, maybe even 19 times out of 20. But this is what conventional technical analysis tells you. It tells you to buy trending support and then sell if it breaks. And then you get wrecked because it comes right back on track. It's all over. It's all over the S&P. It's on pretty much any coin that doesn't just move one direction. So 99% of coins. Doge, pick anything. Actually, yeah, look at that one. So it broke down. You could support the breakdown at new highs. You would have taken a nice short setup supporting the breakdown. When I say supporting the breakdown, I'm talking about resisting new highs from the breakdown. And if we're talking about a break up, then you're supporting the lows from the breakdown, like this. So everybody is buying this breakout. You're averaging in beneath it. Literally everywhere. It's crazy. It's been staring you in the face for however long you've been trading. But now you see it thanks to me. So on a higher time frame, that pattern kind of goes away. And you're left with trash. Like lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, trying to balance but can't. It's trash. But where do you think the support's going to be, guys? If big money bought here and big money bought here, the idiots are going to be buying this line and they're going to sell when it breaks down. But the smart money bought here and here, so their average price is here, so they're going to support at least right there and anything beneath it. And that's exactly where the dumb money is going to get out and fill the rich people's bags, and up it goes. That's why the trend is a lie. Remember all these pennants you guys have been seeing? Oh, Bitcoin's in a big old wedge. Doge is in a big old wedge. It's a bull flag. Yeah, it is a bull flag. It doesn't mean you should buy it. Buy the breakdown of the bullish trend. If it's going up, it'll keep going up. Buy the discount, guys. That's when the price stops falling and starts going up. That just proves that you're on the right track wanting to support it in the area that stopped it. Because the other people were also proven right. They're like, yeah, that was the bottom. I'm smart. And since they think they're smart and they made money, they're going to do it again. And they're going to buy even lower and get an even better deal and do it again and again and again and make money on every single DCA that they do. It's all over. Ooh, this is a good one. Luna, holding strong. So what's going to happen eventually? Eventually, it's going to break down. And when it breaks down, where are we shorting, guys? New highs. Anything higher than what caused the breakdown is going to be great short opportunity. And if you want to be aggressive, you can still short this too, but with less size. And you get your big bags filled up here. And then what's going to happen is it's going to come up, probably fill a little bit of you, come back down. But that's trading safely. You don't just throw all your money on, oh, it's making the pattern, guys. I'm gonna throw all my money on. No, you just see the pattern and DCA according to the pattern, and you'll get lucky more times than you think, especially in crypto where it's the wild, wild west and everything can just go up and down. All right, I got 4 minutes left on this session. I already did one 40-minute session, so this is 35 minutes into the next one. What should I cover for the next 4 minutes, Mike?
You need some sleep, guy.
I was actually going to go to sleep before I made this call.
It's awesome. I don't know. There's nothing we can really cover in 4 minutes. So just thank you again. Right. I don't know.
Well, it didn't do shit. It already wants to come down.
Should I get up at like 7 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and try to find you?
Yeah.
Doing shit?
Yeah.
Should I just...
I'd wake up about 7 hours from now, maybe 6 hours from now. The cool thing about before the volatility starts is the true direction shows.
Yeah, for the day, you mean?
Yeah. So if the volatility starts around 4:30, 5:30 a.m., around 3 or 4 a.m., the bulls or the bears are going to start showing their true intentions, and it's just going to drift up. So if the price is doing its own thing around midnight, and then around 3 or 4 a.m. it starts doing this, what do you think is going to happen in the morning?
Continuation or reversal?
Yep, it's going to do that.
Yeah.
Or if the price is doing this around 2 or 3 or 4 a.m., what do you think it's going to do later in the day? It's going to get worse. What's likely to happen is as the real money comes out, they're going to get taken advantage of. And so yes, at the beginning of the morning, we're going down and we will continue to go down. But what's first to happen is it's going to break out of that and convince people that it's going the other way. And then that volatility increase will fail. And then it'll increase the other way by the time all the real money comes out. And that happens all the time in most markets. If it's a high enough volume coin or commodity or stock or whatever, it'll drift the way it wants to go. And then money will start to come out. It'll pretend to want to go the other way until the big money comes out, and then psych, and then they're just going to be even more volatile the way that we already wanted to accumulate in the first place. So let's check out gold for the next 2 minutes. Jeez. I'm still waiting to buy gold. It's taking its sweet ass time to fall, but that's a bullish thing. You can see all the zones I have to buy gold. Looks better on the daily. So if this isn't active right now. Oh yeah, it is because it's Sunday after 5. So this is active right now. Where does this time say this is weird. This is saying it's been active the whole time. Oh, this is 24. Oh, right there. All right, there it is right here. So it's been active since there. So based on right here, nobody's trading this. What's happening? It's low-key distributing. It's not getting stronger support, it's weaker. And this is coming from a high. So the low volatility is saying we want to go down more. And so what's going to happen around 3 or 4 a.m.? It's going to want people to think it's going up, and then it'll probably catch a higher low, and then really want people to think it's going to go up, and then it might even catch another higher low, and then when it goes to that new high and all that FOMO comes in, boom, straight down. And then we can judge it based on how it reacts to that zone. And typically it'll fake out early morning, and then the big volatility will come out to the other side. All right, less than a minute. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope that you guys can make some money off of my 80 minutes I just gave you.
Let's hope.
Well, you can. It's just a matter of if you'll keep it.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, you guys too. Oh, we got 4 chat messages. I will lose less money, thank you.